Hey, beautiful people. It is your girl T, and I am going to do some completed pictures for you guys. So I'm going to say right now, forgive me if I've shown you some of these already, because when I did my first video or first two videos, I do not believe I marked the pages, and now I'm marking them with these little red tabs. So I know that I've already shown that to you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so we have Creative Haven Spring Scenes, and I did a buddy color in my group, and this is the picture. I used markers, some alcohol markers called, oh Lord, sorry. They're called Conda markers, I believe. They're Hobby Lobby markers, and they work really well. I don't know if anyone has seen those at Hobby Lobby, but they work really well. And then I did shading with colored pencil, and I want to say I used oh Lord Jesus, I think I used Stabilo. So but there's that one. All right, the next one we have is Fairies and Mermaids, a Grayscale coloring book by Molly Harrison. And here you go. I do not recall what pencils I used. More than likely it was probably Crayola or Marco Raffine. Okay. The next book is Dreamlings. I've done one picture in this one, and here it is. This one I used Prismacolor Premier, and for the stars and the moon I used gel pen, just because I wanted it to be a little shiny, like metallic-y. Okay. Okay, then we have Fairy Tales Doodle Adventures. And in this one I did one. I think this turned out so cute. I used Prismacolor Premier markers, and then I shaded with Prismacolor Scholars. Next, we have another Creative Haven coloring book, and this is another color along I did in my group. And I did this here with with the Conda markers and Prismacolor Premier markers. And then I shaded this with Crayola, I believe. Okay, and this is the next book. I've been, some groups don't allow you to show pictures by this Black River art. I'm not sure what all that's about, but I purchased this book from Amazon, so I'm going to show you the picture. So this is a picture I did, and I used Marco Raffine in this picture, I believe. I think it turned out really pretty. Okay, I'm not sure. I think I've shown this, but I'm not really sure. Santa's Christmas Grayscale Adult Coloring Book by Ruth Sanderson. And I've done one in here. And I believe this is also Marco Raffine. And this turned out so cute. I really, really love it. I really, really like this one a lot. Okay, then we have another Grayscale coloring book. That's Memories Wake Victorian Romance. I've done one in here. And there she is. And I use Prismacolor Premier on this. And next I have Country Scenes by Creative Haven. And I've done one in here. A Pink Barn. And this one I used the Conda markers, and I shaded, I believe, with Crayola color pencils. Okay, next I have Wuthering Heights, and I did two 2-page spreads in this one. Okay, so here's the first one. Okay, so this whole picture I used Faber-Castell color pencils. I love the way they color on this paper. Really nice. And the next 2-page spread I did is this one here. And again, I used Faber-Castell color pencils on that. And in the background for this, I used soft pastels. The next is Fairy Tales by Emelie Lydelhall Oberg. I only did the nameplate page, and this is it. And I do not recall what I used here, so I do apologize, but this green I used Posca pen. Then we have Beautiful Creatures, another Grayscale coloring book. And these are my jellyfish. And I did use Prismacolor Premier color, Prismacolor Premiers on this one. Then we have Rhapsody in the Forest. I've done one in this book. Just the nameplate page, or the opening, the first page rather. And here it is. And I use Marco Renoir color pencils on this one. They were fun to use, and they like this paper. So if you are wanting to know, this is a really nice book. The paper is great for those pencils, those soft color pencils. Now we have a Whimsy Girls Christmas coloring book. I did one in this one. No, it's not Christmas time, but just still want to share. This one I used Prismacolor Premier, and if you can see the sparkles, I'm not sure if you can. On the snow, I used Stickles. I don't know if you can see that, but I used Stickles on that. Then we have Silent Night by Mardel Rubio. I did one in this one. And here it is. And I used Prismacolor Premiers in this one. And I used some metallic paint pens. And I also used Stickles, if you can see the sparkle. This is really fun to do. I really enjoyed doing this one. And last but not least is another color, buddy color, I did in my group, Country Charm. We just finished this one actually. And I did one picture, which was my country kitchen. And this one I used the Hobby Lobby markers, the Conda markers, and I shaded with Crayola. Okay, so if you'd like to see any of these books in a complete flip through, just let me know in the comments. And if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time watching and you want to subscribe, please do that. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, y'all take care.